All right, everyone, welcome back into another props video. Give me a touch on the top prop bets today on Taco Tuesday. So it's mostly going to be a prize picks day. That being said, if we have any good underdog prop bets, I'll be calling that out during this video as well. Let's go on and get into it. So as you guys know, yesterday, or hopefully as you guys know, yesterday was another good day. 1 unit of profit on the day. In total, 2 slips. Bet the day in total went 50% on the day, but still, again, in 2024, 4 days total where the bet the day picks have not been over 50% collectively. I mean, that is crazy. I really don't think people like fully grasp just how awesome that is. Just been crushing it thus far in 2024, and hopefully that continues. Obviously, Taco Tuesday, typically a profit day for us, and that's going to start hopefully with these college basketball props that we are getting. I tweeted out that it is crazy that people in 2024 are not just going crazy with these fantasy score prop bets. And for example, we take a look at the popular tab right now. It is crazy to me that fantasy score prop bets are not the top ones. Now, I get it's not available in every single state and whatnot. There's different nuances per state, and I get that that's how it goes, okay? And also, I get that view-wise, guys, my channel, I've been prioritizing just giving you guys the best picks. I'm not trying to give you guys content, just give you guys content. I'm trying to give you guys the best picks every single day. And I get that that's probably why the views on the channel have kind of dipped a little bit, but I don't really care. Like, I just want to give you guys the best prop bets. And so right now, the best prop bets that we are consistently getting on a day-to-day basis are going to be these college basketball props. Now, yes, it does seem like in some situations today we have better bets on underdog, like this one for Hunter Dickinson for under his fantasy score. That seems like a better prop bet today on underdog. At the same time, we got Austin Reeves for under his fantasy score. That seems to be a good one on both sites. And unlike yesterday, where some of the prop bets that we were getting, where the projection data was specifically for PrizePicks was telling us to bet the under, or sorry, the projection data was favoring the over, whereas the average sportsbook line was telling us about the under. This line specifically, we can see the average sportsbook line would have this at 29.4 and would be favoring the under at that line. Then we also look at the projection data at 27, so we can see both PrizePicks and underdog. We are seeing that this is a slightly good edge that we are getting, so definitely be fine using that on a PrizePicks slip. We got Dylan here, where again, guys, it should never be this great of a prop line difference. I'm going to go ahead and add in the prop line difference there for you guys so you can see it. 2.45. Like that shouldn't be happening. Okay. And again, we kind of have that little issue like we had yesterday, where the projection data does like it at 31. At the same time, at least the projection data isn't greater than what the original line is there for Dylan. And so I'd be fine betting that under there. And last game, his under was popping up for us, and it was nice to see that the under did hit there. So that is simply going to be a very good prop bet for us. We have another one where I don't love as much, simply because the projection data is telling us, he could get the over. That's a little bit of a concern to me. At the same time, we can see underdog a little bit lower. So a little bit tighter of a line, don't get me wrong, but still a decent one, on the day today. We're probably not going to get that many favorable prop bets. They typically are a little bit tighter with their boards. And so I'd be fine with that one. And then we got another one here where, again, this is a better bet on underdog, like these two right here, Hunter Dickinson and then Smith for under fantasy score. Those are going to be better prop bets on underdog today that I will be running out today. And just real quickly, let's go ahead and show you guys the EV only bets that we are currently getting. And I think this will really call out to you guys why I like to favor the fantasy score prop bets, because that's where we're getting the biggest edge. We always want to be chasing prop bets that have a 54% likelihood or better to hit. And right now we're not getting any. And we know that these lines, when they are made available, they're going to get bumped. And so that's the biggest issue that we have. Now, this one is similarly a good one here for Blank Hinson for rebounds and assists. We can see projection data has it at 6, 5.5, a very good line that we are getting there. By all means, that's a seemingly good one. We have another one here for Sean for over rebounds and assists as well. Again, the projection data likes the over there. And then another one here for Horn, whatever, DJ, I don't know how to say his last name, where the projection data likes the over as well. So we do have some correlation with these 3 prop bets that you could certainly go ahead and run out. I'd be fine with that. So, and then with that, let's just go ahead and jump into some NBA prop bets that we are getting. And right now we are getting some EV bets here. Tatum for under assist at 5.5. Projection data likes it at 4.5. So yeah, that is similarly going to be a good one. Chances are it's going to be at 5. That's the best EV bet that we are getting from there. It is a tighter board. You guys know by now, I typically like to defer to fantasy score prop bets. I think I made that pretty clear. And I feel like a good sign of why a fantasy score prop bet might be, better than the rest. That's always the last one that comes out on the day. So typically speaking, those are good ones. Now I did see a funny tweet from someone in the industry. It was a screenshot of like 4 different prop bets where they had gotten the over 5 straight times, and it was a funny tease where it's just like, how many discords have this as a top prop bet, citing that they've gotten the over the last 5 games. Kind of funny to me. And so I don't know. I just want to point out Kyrie Irving. It's just a little funny bit that happened. Don't bet like that, please, guys. That's not a profitable long-term solution there at all. But yeah, tight board right now NBA wise. So let's go ahead and jump into some NHL props. And NHL wise, you know, it's obviously a tight board as it typically is. Some small edges here. You know, the projection data likes the over at 3.6. And for those that maybe are new to the channel, the reason why I'm referring to the projection data is because it's pretty clear that the line should be at 3.5. The edge is at 53.63. So if we can get another data point that says slightly different, then that's encouraging to me. You know, the slight edge difference there, and the 2 best prop bets that we have do say that. You know, that's okay. Really the best bet in comparison to the projection data is going to be Brady for over his shots on goal, 3.5. The projection data likes him at 4, but you know, definitely a tighter board today for NHL purposes as well. Then we're going to go ahead and take a peek at the discrepancy. So discrepancies wise, we're not getting any big prop line differences like we had yesterday with the aces. Pretty much a standard board as you would expect, not really getting any esport prop bets just yet in terms of discrepancies. So with that being said, let's just go ahead and get into the bet of the day for you guys. So giving you guys a 5-slip bet on underdog today, and hopefully, as you guys know, these have been a little tilting given the fact that like 6 out of the last 7 that I've given you guys have went 4 for 5. So the insured slips have hit, but it's been annoying that we haven't had a full slip hit just yet. The one that missed was 1 for 5, which is kind of the case with college basketball props, where it's either underdogs really correct or the average sportsbook lines are really correct for the day. That's just how it goes because the data isn't as extensive as it is for NBA purposes. And obviously we're pulling in a bunch of data from a bunch of different sports books to give that average sportsbook line to tell us whether or not a line is good for fantasy score purposes. And so that's why we see that we're typically doing better than underdog with these college basketball props. But these are the 5 best ones. I will say we are due to have a bad day. You know, we've kind of just been crushing it props wise. Like there's going to be a bad day soon. Maybe that's today. You know, I just want to keep warning against that. I don't need anyone overextending their bankroll simply because we've been dominating. Keep the same strategy and roll with it that way. Now, again, if you guys do want to use that bet of the day for underdog and you never signed up for underdog, use the promo code 905. That'll kick back some money my way. It's just a easy way to support the channel, but also support your bankroll. And I will say, guys, this is hilarious. Literally, it's I do the videos at this time typically so we can get the fantasy score prop bets. I never know for sure if we're going to get them in time to close the video, but we are. So I'm going to go ahead and refresh the data on my end, seeing if we're getting any good ones for you guys today. And so let's jump back into the prop bets real quick. And funny, I made the gripe about Kyrie because his fantasy score is favoring the over there. So decent prop bet there. We got Max Strus for over his fantasy score. Another good one. Two that I don't know if I exactly agree with here is PJ Washington for under his fantasy score, and then also Josh Green for under his fantasy score. But those are the 2 biggest edges that we have right now. I don't know. I like PJ Washington's talent. I don't exactly want to bet against that, but yeah, 4 really good prop bets that we are currently getting in NBA. For me, it's going to be tough to say like which one of these ones we should go with. I'm just going to default to the best percent bets that we have. So these first 3 for sure seem like good ones. And so that actually makes the bet of the day a little bit more simple for me. Now, you guys know by now my strategy for Taco Tuesday is going to be to place the 5 best individual bets that you can to pair with the taco. For example, the reason why I like doing this is last week, the tacos went 1 for 3. With the late night taco hitting, we hit 4. If you guys use the bets from the bet of the day, we hit 4 of those. So all in all, on the day, you lost only $15 by doing that. You know, they're trying to give us free money, and this is a kind of strategy where in the long term, it's going to pay off. You know, we're chasing these bets that have 55% likelihood or better to hit, pairing them with a taco that has like a 60 to 90% likelihood to hit. That's going to be a long-term profitable strategy. So yeah, I'm going to roll with these first 3 college basketball prop bets we saw. Those are very good. Originally, I did have Hunter Dickinson in there for his under fantasy score. Again, though, that's going to be a much better bet on underdog, okay? Because we saw a prop line difference of like 1.5, where underdog is a little bit higher than they should be. So that's also going to be a good prop bet there. And my only issue that I have with these 3 prop bets here is that they're all on the same team. So maybe, I don't know, let's say maybe Dallas blows out Cleveland. Maybe Kyrie doesn't get his normal minutes because of that. Now, he's going to be part of the reason as to why the game could blow out. And I'm not saying that the game's going to blow out, but maybe Josh Green then does get a little bit more run than he would. And then maybe PJ Washington gets a little bit more run. Again, I like PJ Washington. I don't know. I'm a little bit hesitant to use that one, but at the same time, the data really likes that one. So I'm going to use it, right? But that's going to be all for today's video. Make sure to give a like and subscribe. If you guys want access to the tools, which you should, it's available for $10 a month. Check that out. Hit that notification bell as well, as you're not missing out on any of the great coverage or the great stretch that we've been on. Thanks for watching. And as always, let's keep cashing.